Dual Sport, folks. We're out of here. Yeah, you gotta stand up when you're off-road. See this here? This is where it's at. Even the Goldwing is better to stand on. It's like flying way up here. These people probably wondering what is up right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Jeff. Got a little bit of a different video for you today. Not too much off-road. This is going to be a 1-year ownership review of my 1998 Honda Goldwing GL1500SE. If you guys are enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe, and I'm going to get into the review here. So I'll just go ahead and say it. It's a great bike. It's a Goldwing. They're known to be great. Everybody loves them. So there's that. I'll give more details on what I think here in just a minute. But first I'm going to kind of get into why I bought the Goldwing in the first place and let you see what I was looking for and then how it delivered on that. Me and my girlfriend ride 2-up sometimes, and the only other bike that I had that could ride 2-up was my KTM 990 Adventure. I have it sprung pretty stiff. It's got a full knobby tire setup. It's open exhaust, no wind protection. It's just noisy and not very comfortable seat. So she likes riding motorcycles. She has 2 dirt bikes of her own, but we wanted something a little bit more like cruiser style, where we could go on road trips and take decent amount of stuff with us, have wind protection, cruise control, smooth ride. You know, she could be comfy where we don't have to stop every 45 minutes to an hour, so we can both take a rest. So we started looking into cruisers, and I didn't want to invest a big amount of money up front and go with, like, a newer Harley or a newer Goldwing or something like that. No shade on either one of those bikes. I like Harleys and Goldwings and everything, but I just didn't want to invest too much up front before I knew if this was really going to be something we were going to do or not. So we found this 98 GL1500SE. It had 58 or 59,000 miles on it. I can't remember exactly right now, and we paid $3 grand for it. It has literally 0 issues. We rode it home that day, and since the only thing I've done for the last few thousand miles is just regular maintenance, air filter, oil change, and I did put a fork brace on the front of it. I found this Blackwing fork brace, and that did tighten up the front end a little bit. I wouldn't say that the bike's in perfect condition. I think I'm going to rebuild the front suspension, just to have all the seals replaced and do some progressive springs in the front, and that should liven it right up. It's a very common mod. Everybody says it really brings the bikes back to the way they were from the factory years ago. So it's got a lot of great options. It's got cruise control, air ride rear suspension that's adjustable. It's got an auxiliary air output. It's got a CB radio if you want to use that. I don't think many people use them too much anymore on bikes. It's got a tape deck if you want to listen to your favorite Top Gun cassette or something like that. And it's just great. It's got adjustable foot pegs, windshield, everything. It's a really great touring bike. We've really enjoyed having it, and we go on a lot of fun adventures with it. I'll probably end up putting a battery in it here shortly, because this battery is the battery that came with the bike when I bought it, and if it sits for 2 or 3 weeks over the winter, it'll turn over just fine. It just doesn't quite start. It's kind of a known issue with these Goldwings. And another mod that I do have planned is I want to put the Pathfinder LED headlight setup on it. The factory incandescents aren't really that bad, but man, they look super dated, and I would take a little bit more updated look and the extra brightness. And also, part of the issue with these bikes not starting when the battery's low, I think, is just there's so much voltage being drawn to other items, or amperage being drawn to other items. There's like 15 light bulbs on this bike, and I've converted all the taillights to LEDs so far, and I just want to do the front lights also. And I think it'll give me some charging capacity if me and my girlfriend end up putting a bunch of heated gear on for both of us or something, and it might give the bike a little bit better fuel mileage. We're getting between 32 and 35, so not that that's too much of a concern, but it should help it start a little bit easier too. There's less amperage going to other items on the bike. So now, one thing I do have planned for the future is to do some motorcycle camping off this bike. I have full motorcycle camp gear from hiking, and on the 990 I have bags, and I actually have camped off that bike quite a few times. But it's something we'd like to try to, on the Goldwing, we can take a really long road trip and just camp somewhere shortly off the road. I will take this bike down gravel roads and minor trails and stuff. Matter of fact, last week we kind of got caught up in a little bit of mud, and it was a little sketchy. It was, the bike was moving around a little bit, but it was fine. It traveled right through the mud, no big deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up some pictures here of some of the adventures that I've been on the Goldwing. I've taken it to bike church. I've taken it to the lake multiple times. We've been all over the state with it, and it's just been really good. Rode it all through the winter, no issues. Yeah, so overall, great addition to our garage. We really love the Goldwing. We'll probably have a cruiser from here on out of some sort, and hopefully this helps you guys make your decision if you're thinking about getting into a cruiser or a budget cruiser, or you're just looking for a good bike overall. If you guys are enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe. If you're in the Goldwing community and you know some hot tickets on these bikes, go ahead and drop me some comments, suggestions on the bike. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Have a good day.